between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right down there, let's go. All right, fellas, gave up a touchdown. Gotta go get one back.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still first down.
Got it. 56. Mike, 56. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Sponge. 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 No, no, no. Check, check. Watch twist. Watch twist. Slam, slam.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Pushing his way inside the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 34 yards there and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. He'll look to throw. The catch is made by Riley Ridley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Riley Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are...
Stop.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, we'll take all that.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pope. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go, D. Check. Crunch. Check.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 2nd and 6. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
56 is the mark. Target. 56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Right there. 56. You got nothing. You got nothing. Like 56.
2nd and 9 now. The quick slant caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown.
There we go. There go our start defense. Right before half.
So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
Big dog be getting on too now.
Watch the pass.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, we got 4 down. 24 is the mic.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. He's got him Incomplete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll begin the drive with Howard. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They go with Howard again. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
They want to be
the line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Howard. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10.
I'm down like about Logan from. This guy
Dade, pick it up. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
10. Check nickel. No.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A big pickup of 38. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, they run with Howard. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Howard with 2. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
He's checking crack. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Back to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,